Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter. We are looking at progress on the moon's update and a very exciting one today because we have a new planet to explore and it is a moon of Prime. The good news is that those who don't have the Humble DLC can actually get into playing this now if you like, because you can go straight from Prime to the new planet. And there's a whole bunch of other things, so let's get stuck in. Right, let's come over to the solar system. There we go. Selenia is here, and it is a moon of Prime. So if we click on Selenia, it'll take us there. It'll tell us barren at the moment, clear sky, water cycle, vegetation. Yeah, and the max is 2 TTI is required on this one. And there are unlocks here already. Oh, does that mean we can mine Blazar and Selenium? Oh. Well, that's going to lead us to a few other things. For example, the ability to make fuses. But first, let's have a look at something over here. This is not something we've seen before. There was something here, but it has changed. This is the new look planetary delivery depot. And I think it looks quite nice. There's obviously some work to do because you can't see everything here right now. So that's cool. I quite like that, but I did like the other one. It was nice and big and chunky. Another change due to many requests was that all the units have been set to what they were previously, so we don't have those exponents floating around. I think that's a good idea. I mean, everyone got really used to it. I do like now that there's a separation, so spaces every 1,000, which is really cool. It does make it a lot more readable. But they've also changed, in the planetary screen, they've changed this. Now, I just got used to the last one and figured that out. It basically works the same. All of these are multiplied together to get your solar system terraformation index. Right now we are on 24.39, and also there's a change that's been made in here. So 60 SP sys-TI, I'm going to have to figure out what that is. I just got the last one worked out and now they've changed it. So NO system TI and more NO system TI. So yeah, we're going to have to see how that works. Well, we'll find out some more on the other planet. So let's head over there and see what we're going to be dealing with. I have taken a couple of things along with me. So, let's go. We don't have to do anything there. Go to planet Selenia. Right there. I'm ready to leave. Yes. Well, I'm playing on a creative build, so I don't have to worry too much. It will become more challenging. I will be doing a playthrough of the entire new update when it arrives. Not completely from the beginning. I think I'm going to start with my Planet Humble playthrough, and then I'm going to advance to Prime. But yeah, just getting things right in my head of what I need to take to a planet to really get going. Right, so we arrive, and this is our first look at Selenia. There seems to... Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. We have something over here. Now, I assume this cable connects to somewhere else. Okay, this does look very cool. There are things in here. Let's see what kind of things we get in the boxes. The regular. Okay, and looking around, does this need... I feel very small in here, like I'm... Oh, it opened. So if I step away, it closes. Alright. Open says me. Ah, look at that. We needed to bring... I brought an access card, what a bonus. Okay, so there's a ship that we can check out. And it's got trade rockets, cosmic quartz, those are pretty cool. Oh, this looks neat. There's a message. Oh, I'm going to skip that. We don't need to ruin whatever the story is up here. There's some Terra tokens. Another fuse. Right, this is pretty cool. Okay, so we could use an access token on this side as well. Goodness, there's a lot here. This looks unreal. Oh, and some of it is... pinned behind ice that melts at 15 microkelvin. And this as well. That's so cool. Oh, and there's a huge farm plot here. Wait, is there anything else that we can build in this area? Or I think I need to set up a little base somewhere. Because there are a lot of goodies around here. I mean, look at this box. It's just full of stuff. That's nice. And more... It's... This is quite a rich place. Alright, so there's a different kind of vehicle here. So what's the chances of being able to drive this? It is a 0, but there might be something in it. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, so we've got a few things. Definitely collecting those and getting the Terra tokens. Okay, so there are some servers in here. This is outstanding. And we've got goods up here as well. Like oh, imagine if this happened in the future where we had little monorails to transport resources. A couple of fuse cartridges. Nice. Okay, so that's this little area. There's probably a lot more to see. I'm not going to go through everything. That's not what this video is about. This is about news. It looks like there's a cave over here that's been blocked off. And if we follow this cable, it takes us somewhere else. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I see some greenery on this. That's probably not right. And there's another place up there. Okay, this is just regular stuff. It's good to know that we can actually find some regular stuff. But there are resources on the ground, and we have selenium. That's the first time we've encountered selenium. We can access the map, and it looks at this stage like the only thing that we can mine here is selenium. So we've got 3 selenium locations, and the first one is just to the north of us. I hope it's not underground. Oh, this is not underground, it's just a canyon. Oh, okay, and I just flew over to this location, and there is another building over there. That's nice. Alright, so this, if we have a look at the map, this is as close as we can get to where we can mine for selenium. So let's put up a T3 ore extractor, and we can put it over there, and we can set it to selenium. Okay, so we can mine the other stuff as well. Okay, that's what I picked up. And then we can just set this one to supply everything. Cool. So, yeah, maybe we should just set up in this area. It seems fairly central. Yeah, just scrolling up and down the map, this little plateau in the middle over here looks like the perfect spot to set up camp. And there's a structure over there. That's the one that we've just seen. There seems to be a little one behind it as well. And then over on this side is the one that we visited. And there's this one. All right, well, let's go do some exploring. Okay, so we're at this facility. Very cool setup. Got another one of these vehicles with stuff in it. Let's see if we can get inside. Hope I don't need any more of those card tokens. I do. A bummer. Yeah, I didn't bring any more with me. But yeah, we can go in here and check things out. And, well, there's an access card. That's convenient. Another fuse in this box. Let's see. Yeah, some sort of basic stuff in there. Nice assets in here. That's quite a cool looking chair. And then we can go down. And, oh, this door actually opens. What do we have here? Yeah, nothing that we can actually do anything with. More servers to break down. Another box. And there's a corridor going down that way. Oh, it's a nice long one. And it seems to have something at the end. And it just opens. Right. Alright, so let's head outside. Go into this building. Head up to the top. Wow, this place looks amazing. They've done so much good work. It's fantastic. Alright, I had a brief look at this place. Very cool, very interesting. We'll head over to the big one over there. Alright, this one is interesting. It looks like it may need another way to get across. Alright, it's very dark now. Let me just fiddle around and see. Yeah, I'm back in this building. I see there's a red button. I don't know what it does, and I don't really want to read the message. Oh, but that's what it does. It brings the lift down. Oh, okay, well, we'll use the lift to go up. Interesting. And we've arrived at the top. Very cool. What do we do over here? No more red buttons to push. Ah, one of these. Ooh, and it needs 5 fusion cells. And I only have 4. Might have to go look for another one. I'm not entirely sure what that does, but maybe it gives power to this station. Because right now we're not getting power. So this is the central lift, and I think I'm supposed to head in this direction and out here. Ah, there we go. Now, what does that do? It does look like there is a cable car swinging over here. It's coming slowly, so you can't really see it moving too well, but there it is. Oh my goodness, this planet is amazing. It's here, and I can get in, and I can click use, and I can sit down, and this is unbelievably cool. And it's bringing us up to this base, which is amazing. And it's that little plateau over there where we're going to have our base, I think. And there's more structures around this building, and we are docking. That is so cool, and yeah, when you want to call it, you just press the red button. Alright, am I going to get shocked? No. It is unbelievably good. What have we got? Oh, we got a lift here. Alright. That's coming from really, really far down. Okay, this is where I am not going to go any further with exploring. I've already given a lot away. So what I think I'm going to do, there's guns on this. They must have had trouble at some point. So I'm going to go and get the terraformation index up a little bit and see where that takes us. So in this area, there are massive amounts of resources lying on the ground. I'm going to start off by building myself a little building to do stuff in. Of course, you got to have a door. Just because I want to get rid of that power notification, I'll put that in. So now we have power. I am going to throw heaters and drills down to get that part going, but we have actually started. How did we start? Wait, hang on. I want to know why we are getting terraformation. I haven't done anything. Unless, let me just check something, because maybe this gives heat. Yes, yeah. The T3 ore extractor gives some heat and pressure. So that's what started the ball rolling. Okay, so we'll put a drill out here, and we're having a storm at the moment. What is it dropping? A bit of aluminium, regular stuff. Yeah, it's just the standard storm. And then over here, I'm going to, I don't know what that was, but I think I might have unlocked something. I will get a tier 5 heater down over here. And I did bring fuses, but not the fuses that I need, so never mind. We'll just go with those. Actually, I've already decided this will be where I build. Even if I expand over the edge a little bit, it's cool. Now we need screens. I'm going to start off with this little one over here. And then we can go and click on it, and we can see that we're at 1.06 MTI, and the Gnosis TI is actually pumping up. So that's good. We'll get the terraformation screen in there. Progress screen next to it. Right in there. And this is just clear sky. So it's not blue sky, it's just clear sky. We're going to need to do something about oxygen. Of course, I didn't bring a tree seed back with me. Well, I suppose we could just put a tier 3 tree spreader down. It'll still give us oxygen even without the tree, I think. Let's go and have a look. Nope, it doesn't. I'm going to have to go back. And that does mean that I will need to build myself an escape rocket. Oh, and just by the way, if you're not doing this in creative, I would suggest that you probably do this as your first thing that you do when you get to another planet. Build this extraction platform and get a rocket ready so that you can go back to where you came from. We will get oxygen from the biodome, which we can just pop one over here and throw a door on that. There we go. We'll be getting oxygen. We'll also be getting some bark, and the oxygen started moving. So this is going. We are strangely getting biomass, and that's probably from the tree spreader. But heat and pressure aren't doing so well. Well, neither is oxygen really. I'm going to whack down a trade rocket just over there. And I'll order some stuff. Okay, so that's 3 each of the pressure heat plant and oxygen fuses. So, yeah, let's get that underway, and then we'll fly back and go and pick up some trees and good stuff. But here we go. Hang on a second. Let's not leave until we've got at least clear sky. And I would like to see the progression on this one. Selenia. Okay, so clear sky, water cycle. Does that mean that we have access to water? There is vegetation, breathable atmosphere, natural life, and complete terraformation. What is that? T2 recycler. There's a T2 recycler. Well, that's also something I haven't seen before. So while we are waiting for this to get to clear sky, there are a couple of other things. The T5 drill pressure output has been reduced. Container T3 appearance has changed. Container T3, I assume that is the delivery depot. We don't have a container T3. Oh, there's the recycler. It's already unlocked. Why would we need such a big recycler? That's actually pretty cool. That's very cool, because if we go to a planet where we need a lot of osmium, where we can't find osmium, we can bring osmium rods, and every one we break down gives us 9 osmium. We can do the same with super alloy, uranium, iridium. So that's pretty cool, actually. That's very nice. So there you go. We have a T2 recycler, and you can put quite a bit in, and there's a lot of space for stuff coming out. The sky is starting to look very clear. Yep, we're almost there. And we can grab more selenium. Now let's have a look at where we are with the planetary thing. Oh, yes, we did unlock the T2 plant rocket and the T5 oxygen tank. I think I've got both of those already. But we seem to have unlocked the trade rocket multiplier fuse. Now, where does that get made? I'm going to take a chance at the advanced crafting station. Nope, it's not there. Let me get a little bit of height going on this building. I need to put it on this side because I blocked myself on that side. All right, that's good. The biolab can go in over here. Let's go see if it's done at the biolab. I don't think it would be. No, it's not. Autocrafter, maybe? Interesting, I don't see it in the autocrafter. Maybe it's in the new machine, which is this one. Just pop it down over here and no, it's not. Interesting. Let's see, where else can things be crafted? All right, it's very quickly getting up to this cosmic quartz unlock. That's great. All right, we've unlocked almost everything. And we are into the water cycle now. We have clear sky. Well, very dark clear sky, but we have clear sky. All right, I've checked everything. I can't find it. Maybe if I go back to the other planets, it'll work. But right now, nope, it won't. So, clear sky. We've started on the water cycle, so by the time we get back, there may be some water around. So let's head back to one of our planets. Yeah, we'll go to Humble. Good, we're back on Humble. I'm going to go through and see if there's anything here that I can do. I mean, I do already have a lot of trade rockets because I went through a couple of portals. So yeah, I have a few of them. All right, there's still nothing that allows you to craft. So maybe it's an unlock. And I have some... Oh dear, I don't. Oh, I don't have any blueprint chips. That's the only other thing that I can think of. So I may need to just do a little fly around and see if I can find any... Actually, what am I thinking? I'm playing on creative. It should be available if there is something. Problem is, if I unlock, it's going to unlock things that I've already unlocked. Yeah. So if it is a blueprint unlock, I'm not going to have access to it, but it should be already accessible, whatever it might be. I'm going to grab a couple of trees to take back with me. I've got some more fuses, and I'll just fill up with some energy fuses. Gee, I don't really have a lot of oxygen. I don't have oxygen fuses anyway, so that's one of those things. All right, let's head back to Selenia, build our rocket, and hop in and go. Let's go there. Yes. We're back on Selenia. It does look very nice. Let me pump things up a little bit. So, T2 optimizer over here. Pressure multiplier in there. I'll do the same for the heat. And over there, and I'll put in some heat fuses over here. That should really get things going pretty fast. And then I think I'm going to move the tree spreader to over here, just so it's not too close to the base. And I might just do 2 of them. We'll stick a tree in each, and I'll get a couple of machine optimizers over here. Right. And then plant multiplier fuses in that one. And I don't have any oxygen, but I think I ordered from the trade station, and it seems to be back. There's oxygen. Cool. So I can do a whole bunch of them now. Oh, hello. So we'll stick oxygen in here. Good. That should increase everything very nicely. And our terraformation index is really going for it now. So maybe a couple more drills and a couple more heaters. And I think I just got hit by one of these asteroids. And right there. And those are all covered, and 1500. Yep, I could put down more of them. Not going to right now. Unless you have a lot of resources on your initial planet, you may not want to go with the optimizers. First off, you do have the opportunity to go with rockets that are cheaper. But if you can afford the optimizers, then go for it. Right, and in this update, they've changed it so some elements, like your insects, will not be able to be built. Oh, wait. Well, I don't know. I might be too far in already. Oh, look at that. Trees. So like a frog pond can be built. Animal stuff can also be built, but maybe that's because I'm in creative. So you're not supposed to be able to build these amphibian farms, butterfly farms, tier 2 or fish farms until such time as you've reached a certain level. But we do have rain falling. Yeah, I'm going to say that we'll probably have some water at some point. And by now we've also unlocked the last one. Yep, cosmic quartz is unlocked. So we would at this point be able to start crafting cosmic quartz. And look at that. You can craft blazar quartz inside the advanced crafting station. Interesting. And also inside your autocrafter. So you can set that up. Interesting indeed. Now that wasn't one of the unlocks, but maybe that came along with the trade rocket multiplier. Still would love to know where it's crafted though. In the trade station, you'll see that there's a second tab, interplanetary trading. We've got all the normal stuff here. We still can't get the trade rocket fuse, but there's this interplanetary trading. And here we can get a couple of different trees. Well, I think that's a tree. Maybe these are all plants. This is a tree. Yep. And a couple of extra spacesuits. So that's pretty fun. All right, that's good to know. So many new things that just keep popping up. All right, since our little ore crusher out there is doing its thing, we're going to set this one to demand the selenium. And we can't do anything because, yeah, no drones yet. So we'll fix that up. Drone station in there. I'll just get a whole bunch of drones. And they will go off and they will collect the selenium. Wait, have I got the name right? Yeah, it's the selenium because we're on planet Selenia. But this planet is amazing. There's a lot to explore. Lots of new places to go. And I think that's Planet Prime. Or one of them is. I don't think it's that one. This is the big one. Yeah, very cool. And we've hit 1 GTI, which means that this planet is well on its way to being terraformed. We have grass on the ground. How are we doing on terraformation? We have hit vegetation. Now we are on our way to breathable atmosphere. And we have clouds. Good. It's always a sign. But now the water cycle, I don't know what that means because I don't see any water in the low points. If we have a look at the map, oh, there's supposed to be water down here. Maybe it just hasn't come. Oh, there it is. There's water. Okay, so there's water on this planet. Good. And I keep calling it a planet, so it's actually a moon. How are we doing over here? Growth. Now, that's something I haven't really played with yet. Let's see if we can improve growth. I have growth multiplier fuses. So we'll put another one of these down and throw 3 growth multipliers in there. And they are affecting pretty much all the trees within range. And the range looks very large. Oh, it has a perimeter of 250 meters. All of them do now. Interesting. That's quite a long way. All right. Well, these trees are growing faster now. But yes, folks, that is where we are. We have a new planet. Obviously, this is development branch. I'll be following the development as much as possible and bringing you news on what's coming. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts on this, and if anybody has fiddled around with it, let me know where I might be able to create those fuses. I'm sure there'll be more. There is another resource coming, which will probably be on the next moon, and that resource is, if we go to the demand button, that resource is phosphorus. So that might be able to make more fuses. And once the update is released, keep an eye out. I will be doing a full playthrough, starting on my already completed humble planet. We'll be terraforming Prime and then unlocking as we go. But thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!